Hi, I'm Britiana Andrade, and my goal is to transform you and help motivate you to being the best you can be, being your best self. The one thing that matters in life, the most important thing for human fulfillment, is progress. So before we start, I want you to ask yourself, what areas of my life am I unhappy in? My job, with my relationship with my family, with my friends, with my body? And think for a moment, am I making progress in that situation that I'm unhappy in? Odds are no. We become unhappy when we become stagnant. And it's a trap many of us fall into, this complacency of just doing what's easy and getting wrapped up in the routine of life, and it becomes monotonous and ultimately leads to us being unfulfilled. So today I want to talk to you about how to better achieve fulfillment and happiness in everyday life through progress. So the first step you have to do, number one, to achieve progress, you have to decide. Alright? You have to decide what you want and make 110% commitment to going to get it. For example, I decided that I want to get the body of my dreams, alright? You have to decide, I want this. I want this more than anything, and I will do whatever it takes. I will work day in and day out. I will wake up. I will grind. I will wake up at 5 a.m. when it's dark out. I will go for a run. I will eat nutritional food to fuel my body. I'll skip out on that cookie. I'll skip out on that brownie. I'll skip out on drinks with the friends because I want this body. Once you decide, the power of your decision is immense, and nothing can stop someone who's on a mission, basically. And what happens is once you decide and you go full force into something and you begin to take action, a cycle develops. You take action, you see progress, you become happy, a state of happiness. So you take more action, you see more progress, even happier, and you get better and better, and it just keeps going. So, let's look at some things. I know a lot of times it gets difficult, and we're going through things and it just seems too hard. We're giving up, we've become depressed possibly, we're overwhelmed. I'm here today to tell you, you can do it. There is nothing stronger than the human mind. Mind over matter. You have to be mentally stronger than you physically feel. Go into every situation with confidence and have faith that you will get through it, whatever it is, whether it's an essay, an exam, a job interview, a relationship. Go in with the confidence, expecting that it will go correctly as you hope. Because if you go in thinking, this is not going to go how I want, oh my God, what if this, what if that, what if that, you're not going to be your best self, and you're going to influence it in a negative way, and it's not going to go how it's supposed to go, and most likely not how you want it to go. So after you decide and make that decision of what change you want, you got to go after it full force with confidence, knowing that you can achieve it. There's nothing stronger than your own will. You have to focus on yourself because you are all that you have. Yourself will never leave you. Yourself will never run away from you. Yourself is always there for you. So you have to focus on making yourself the best possible. And thus you will attract others and you will encourage them to be their best self. But here, what are we going to talk about? We're going to talk about when it gets hard. You have to look. It's not about where I am now. It's about how far you've come and that you're making progress every day. Because you say, I can't do it, Britt. I've come so far and I'm giving up. It's too hard. It's too tiring. It's too much work. I'm sick of it. No. In the words of Eric Thomas, one of my favorite motivational speakers, don't cry to give up. Cry to keep going. You're already hurt. You're already in pain. Get a reward from it. Don't go to sleep. For example, you're working on your essay, right? It's due the next day. You also have an exam. Don't give up. Don't cry and moan and groan and go to bed and just say, that's enough. I can't. I'm too tired. No. You've made it this far. Cry to keep going. Cry to finish. Get something from it. Get something from all that work you've put in. Get something from the whole year of class that you've had. Finish it. And you'll make progress, and you'll develop yourself, and you'll become more fulfilled. Another favorite quote of mine that Eric Thomas would say, which I always remember, and it's relevant with your body, if you're on the Stairmaster, if you're lifting weights, it's relevant if you're in a job, it's relevant in relationships, any aspect of life. He says, pain is temporary. It may last for a minute, or an hour, a day, or even a year. But eventually, the pain will subside, and something else will take its place. If I quit, however, that pain will last forever. You have to remember that. Pain goes away. So, I don't want to go to work. That's 8 hours of pain where you're progressing yourself, you're becoming better. I don't want to go to this meeting. I don't want to go through this breakup. I don't want to go through this hour on the Stairmaster. I don't want to do those squats. I'm too sore. Pain is temporary. Are you uncomfortable or are you exhausted? There's a big difference. Your body can take a lot. Your mind can take a lot. Are you just being pushed outside your comfort zone to grow and expand? Or are you actually exhausted? The best in their field, the pros, they're putting themselves in uncomfortable positions every day. You think they're exhausted? Hell yeah, they are. They keep going. They push themselves. They're uncomfortable. Their legs hurt. Their mind's tired. They can't go on, but they keep pushing. You know why? Because the struggle is what makes you. It's what makes you grow. Think about it. If you just say, oh, I want a nice body. There's no effort. There's no pain. What's the point of having a nice body if you didn't develop that muscle? It takes time. The growth and the progress and the system to get to the end goal is what makes you the end goal. If you didn't put in the work at your job, through the internship, through the lower level jobs, through doing the remedial tasks, you wouldn't be able to become a top executive because you wouldn't have done all the legwork. You wouldn't have all that experience. You say, I wish I was a top executive. No, if I'm a top executive and I skipped that whole process, I skipped all that logistical work, I skipped all the facts that I learned, the fundamentals of the business, what's the point of being executive if you don't have all that background? A title, a benchmark shows it's an example of all the work and knowledge that you've gained through the process. Example could be watching this video, and he discusses how this boy was watching a butterfly, and he was watching it, and it was trying to break out of its cocoon. It's a caterpillar, and he finally got fed up. He said, I can't take it anymore. I can't watch it struggle anymore. So he got scissors, he cut the cocoon wide open. The problem was the butterfly didn't put in the work. The muscles it develops and the blood that pumps through its body doing that work and pushing through that cocoon to turn into a butterfly is what makes it able to fly. It's what makes it great. The little boy robbed it of that work. What he thought was agonizing to the butterfly was just tiring and exhausting for the butterfly. He wanted to relieve it of his pain. But the pain is what makes the butterfly. It's what gives it its wings. It's what allows it to flourish and fly. Same way in life. The struggle, the pain, is what allows you to become great. The cardio, the leg days, the supersets, the eating right every single day. That is what gives you a body that can accomplish incredible things, and a body that is what you believe to be physically capable. The internship, the meetings, the fundamentals, the remedial projects, that's what gives you the tools and the knowledge to make and execute decisions as an executive that are informative and effective. You need to go through the pain. You need to go through the struggle. So you know what I say? I say, bring on the pain. Pain is my friend. Pain helps me. Pain makes me grow. Pain makes me mentally and physically strong. Pain is what will get me to my ultimate goal. For without the pain, I am nothing. Without the pain, I know nothing. The pain is what makes me grateful. The pain is what makes me great. Remember that.